What's going on, people? OG back on the screen. NBA 2K23, my part is trash and broke shooting system. It's crazy, man. Listen, what I have been recently doing is blocking everybody. Not blocking, but muting. If you talking about 2K is trash, if you just saying, oh, this is trash, you complain in the comment section. I'm ignoring the comment 9 times out of 10. Because it's at this point where I'm realizing even the world is like this. Even when I look at people outside, scratch 2K. Everybody always want to just make it seem like it's 2K. No, a lot of people, and this is why I like putting my real life gems into 2K as well, like to play the blame game on things. You could play the blame game on somebody around you. You could place the blame on, and it just makes people feel better. Makes people feel more comfortable just to place a blame or to throw a blame onto something that we know that 2K ain't perfect. We know 2K ain't perfect. The game just came out. People making rant videos way too fast. It just came out. You didn't learn the game. You didn't master the skill gap. Man, you can't go and teach people how to shoot in the game and show them, wait, this is why it's flawed. Look, I'm shooting right here. I can green right here. But no, people can't even go teach shit like that. You could just complain about it and think. It's not like, oh, you are a prime 2K player. You've been playing. You know the ins and outs. You could teach a kid who never know how to play 2K how to really get nice in it. Man, I'm tired of these complaints. This dude is complaining, and I could tell he didn't take the time to learn the skill gap. Because when I'm out there shooting and I'm playing, I'm like, oh shit, that mini was different right there. I gotta release it a little bit early. I held it too long. I could tell I held it too long because my stamina bar was low. The lower your stamina bar gets in 2K, guess what happens? The slower your shot gets, the more impact you lose on a shot. So if you care about that so much, why don't you make a build with 99 stamina? So your stamina ain't going down that low. Sacrifice some other shit so you can at least be able to shoot once you dribble around, moving around too long, and you get that at least reduced lag effect to your jump shot. And guess what? Run A+ time and impact on a jump shot base. So you're always getting the same type of timing each time you release. Nobody is paying attention to this type of shit. I don't hear them talk about none of this. You can't complain about some shit if you're not gonna put the other side there so people can know, okay, that's stupid. That's just like somebody complaining about life. Oh, my life is so hard. Oh, the way they change shit in life, the way they make the bills harder and blah, 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 blah. So I'm just quitting. Fuck it. Let me kill myself. Crash out. That's the type of time people coming on. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, 2K is don't take a game too serious. Y'all don't see me raging. Y'all don't see me making rant videos. Y'all don't hear me, oh shit, my number's so bad. The way I'm quitting, I gotta go to this, I gotta go to IRA, I gotta switch up. Y'all don't see me doing none of that shit. Adapting, playing, showing y'all, bringing y'all content. But I see why the viewers could be low or why viewership, because everybody is booty cheeks right now. Whether people try to lie, hide behind the egos, well, yeah, this 2K. They're not enjoying the game. See, I enjoy the game. It's a difference. I can talk and tell y'all and look straight in the camera. I enjoy this damn game. Why do I enjoy it? Because I already see the skill gap where there's certain players, they can't shoot the same shit. You don't know how it was in 22. I had to, listen, this game, it just makes it even better for me. In 22, I had to really make sure I cut off peaks heavily. This game, you could drop back a little bit because people can't, they don't shoot the same way because they just don't know the window. I still stop and shoot a peak. I still stop and shoot certain shots, blinder shots. Then you have to core out badges and get certain shooting badges and put certain pieces and combinations together. I haven't even seen somebody run a gold guard up, Hall of Fame, gold Deadeye, at least a gold limit, you know, gold blinders. That's 3 gold blinders, gold guard up. I haven't seen it, and then they're shooting in the windows properly. They got the right jump shot on the right time. Listen to this, man.
That I'm seeing, and you know, people happy about the way shooting is beyond me. It is blowing my mind. One thing I want to get out the way, the most important thing I want to get out the way, is that in the game of basketball, it is a game of probability. It's not a game of absolutes. And the problem with people in this.
That's true, but you could never make a basketball game like you can never make a real life game like basketball, how complex basketball is. That's why I say watching ain't enough. Watching ain't enough. I'm tired. Listen, I don't care if you old head, I don't care how old you are, I don't care if you 40, 50. If you only watch basketball, you didn't get enough experience. You could have a 15-year-old who could teach you some wisdom about the game, actually playing it. Actually get in and playing the game. some real wisdom on how shit really goes down when you're in a real regulation game. If I want to take his concept, right? You can't put no real Steph Curry in 2K. A build that, and listen, by logic, right? Shouldn't we be able to? A build that could just stroke like it's nothing behind the half court. Even if you put a hand up. There's just times where if we want to say probability, let's go to that probability and say Steph Curry just gonna get crazy hot and go super supreme hot like he does. And if we will implement that into a basketball game, do you know how OP that would be? You're basically gonna be on a build that's just shooting certain shots, and whether or not you put a hand up, it's still gonna be green. KD, we could do that with so many other players. Giannis is true dunking ability, how he really be dunking crazy. Come on, man. We cannot put their real life, realistic abilities into characterable players for us to play with in 2K. No. So at that point, that's why they've made this whole little system, numbering system, to where we can at least choose our attributes, 99, what we want to go with. Do y'all get that, or do y'all not get that? And they balance us out through that system. Yes, each game mode is difficulty. Like I told anybody who talks that bullshit in my chat, you play me on quick match, I could play you on quick match. My team, I'll play you in any little game mode that you think, okay, yeah, you're just a park player. I'll play you on any game mode because it's the same. When you're playing a basketball video game, it's a basketball video game. It's windows, timing, distance between one another, stick skill. It's so many things I could just write on a list that all you need for a basketball video game because of the way how it's going to be shaped and formed. Man, this is crazy that to me.
Which seems like majority of the NBA 2K community is that they want absolutes. They want a guaranteed make and guaranteed miss, and that's just not the reality. That's not sim, and that and 2K catering to that audience is ruining the game for people who enjoy a reality, a real sim experience. It's ruining the game. And
this is when you're getting too much in your feelings and you complain about the game and you just need to get your skill up. All the old heads, listen, y'all can be mad, y'all can, oh, he in his ego, or I just don't like the way he said it, it came off. I don't know how people be, but no, it's just the truth. This game is made off of coding numbers. Even when there was a white in the game and you could get the white that bounced or went in, or you got the white in other 2Ks, previous 2Ks, understand that's just a generator, a random generator. And do you know that generator still is grading you when you're getting a white? Because 9 times out of 10 when we shot whites in 22, they were wide open. Whether you were wide open, whether you had take on, there was differences. Whether you had a certain bad setup, there was differences why whites went in and made that natural. Oh, he made it still. Oh, he still got it. Oh, he should have missed that. That kind of still plays out in this 2K. It's just players are not skilled enough to know that. It still plays out. Like, there's still certain shots you shoot deep. Green, because I have my meter off. Sometimes they come up and it look like a contest. Oh, snap. It look like he about to block this. No, it's a green. Because I got 13%. It was just I made a contested green. And I got that through that window. Once I've shot a few shots like that, you get used to it, and then you get used to understanding the window. That's all it is. That's all 2K is doing. It's like a little skill gap. It's like they putting us all behind, right? We all behind this little finish line, right? And we all got like kind of like weights attached to our ankles a little bit. That's how it is. And we all got to kind of just go and get past the finish line, each of us. But that's just us basically leveling up in 2K and getting our core badges, getting the right setups, making sure we actually went with the right attributes based on our skills. Some of y'all may need a 93 ball rather than going with an 80. You not at that level yet to just spray with an 80. You not at that level. Stop watching other YouTubers. Oh shit, he can run with 80, so let me do it too. You may need to start off on a 90. I keep telling people this, have an open mind to everything. They changed all the windows for skill purposes. I don't give a what Rome Rush is talking about, because one thing Rome Rush don't understand is that there is literally 50,000 sweaties out there who, regardless of if they gave you what you want, I promise you, because still in 22, Sweaties still was dogging. No matter if you was able to get whites or not, Sweaties, stage guards, comp guards was still destroying the casual average 2K player. Your fun will not exist heavily in 2K unless you get yourself into a mental realm where you like, you know what, I'm just playing this IRL basketball, I'm having fun with just playing my players using different bad sets. If you keep getting to the point where you actually truly deep down want to win inside your heart, and you just feel like because 2K have it certain ways, these other little sweaties win, it's over with for you. It's over with for you. I'm trying to tell you, the younger kids, it's just like in Call of Duty, the younger kids get so much nicer because they're more sharp, they're on it, they got more time to invest into it, into the game. So if you just not knowledgeable and got natural skill and don't train yourself, you're gonna fall under the current to the players that's going hard 24/7. That's just the truth for the casual player. You don't get a team of homeboys, a team of 3, a team of 5, the right team on my team, the right play with the right quick match team, whatever you want to say, because it's a basketball game, period, at the end of the day.
And that is one of the biggest problems I got.
I'm not watching the full thing, but
people want
you know it's about shooting.
Everything to fall. Every shot to fall that they think is, you know, I guess skill-based, right? Here's my thing. A wide open shot doesn't guarantee a make. Perfect timing.
See how he explains all the negatives? I can't deal when we and yeah, I'm positive because I have to touch in to show you guys this. So when you listen to people even in real life, you start understanding. See how he's just touching on all the negatives? A wide open shot doesn't guarantee a make, right? But what does wide open mean though? What else does that mean? You get a boost from having a wide open shot. You get a boost from having your hot spots. So when you're wide open, it's more of something that you should get yourself together. Like, okay, I'm wide open. I gotta time this and make this. That's how you always should feel about it. I'm pretty sure every player does it. Of course, every player knows you're not gonna get it perfect every time, even if you're wide open. Players just be mad that they miss. Especially when you're trying to win, you just be mad that you missed. That's all it be. People be in their ego. They don't want to just say that. But to think that every shot should be perfect, come on now, we're playing on a video game.
There's just things that just doesn't guarantee a make. Just like there's certain things that just doesn't guarantee a miss. Because a player is guarded doesn't mean he's going to absolutely miss that shot. There's people who...
That's why they added the badge guard up in there. But guess how you make that badge activate? It's a certain window you have to shoot. So the player has to be aware enough to know I'm in a guard up shot and shoot it quick with that time. That's skill. Do you understand that? Once you know that skill gap and you know how to shoot in those windows, you're going to be greening a whole bunch of crazy shots. I've already been shooting and greening tough ass shots in this game. So it's like, what are you talking about? It comes to the point where a player like me says, what are you talking about? Because I'm in a whole different realm now. The game ain't like that. How at first the game was like shooting, I'm like, damn, god damn, the shooting was like, yeah, it was tough. But then I see, it's like, yo, don't you know how somebody's playing a trick on you? Then you start to see what they doing. That's how I look at it with 2K. Y'all make it seem like just because I talk about what the changes and I may talk about it in a good way, I'm like 100% riding the horse with you. No, they don't give me no logos. They don't give me nothing. I'm by myself with this shit. So if I'm shooting normally now and it feels good to me and it feels smooth to me, and I'm seeing other players can't hit certain shots, and I see that I'm at a different skill level, even when I play against certain good players, they still can't shoot certain good shots like I shoot, because it just comes down to a skill gap, awareness, you just knowing you had the right time and you knew it was that time to shoot that shot right there. You placed yourself in that position to shoot that shot right there to make a good shot. I don't hear none of this being talked about.
I've seen people get faced all the time in the NBA and regular just basketball, street hoops. People get mouthed all the time. All the time.
That ends my conversation. You cannot put that shit into a basketball game. They're gonna have to balance it and make it like chess or like some Uno board to where it has limits. This is why the math system's in the game, man. I'm tired of all these 2K players. Nobody talks about the math system. I swear, it's like, I feel like everybody in the community is mentally lazy if they don't, unless they play real life basketball or they care about the basketball game or they actually care about dissecting and breaking the game down, they're on the mental lazy side of the game. They don't even care about the mathematics system, how that adds extra points to their already existing stats, where it's going to help them in game. They don't care about that, yo. If people can't just have a good game off the rip in 2K, I'm starting to see that 2K is trash now. If every player, even the casuals, can't just come and have a good game, they's knocking down threes. Cause I guarantee you, if he goes and hoop, y'all, in the park, he can't make. I put it on everything I love. He cannot spray and shoot a good game in 2K right now. I put it on everything I love just by hearing him how he's talking. So what does that tell us?
Don't nobody know if a shot is gonna go in. Don't nobody know. Nobody should know. They should expect it, but they shouldn't know that a shot is gonna fall.
Rome. What in the world? So I'm gonna break between his words. He said we shouldn't expect that. We should expect it, but we shouldn't know. That's why they dropped the delayed greens. So that's what we're really doing now. It really is like that. But players that are confident, just like in real life basketball, some shots you shoot, I've hooped. I know when I'm making a shot. You know when it came off nicely, and it's a muscle memory, and it's just like you've seen an old movie clip that you've seen so many times before, and you can play it back in your head. It's the same shit when you out there on the court. Once again, have y'all really hooped? Have y'all not? Because you know when you get nice like that, I was nice like that in hooping, to where I knew, like, okay, that was my shit shooting, because everybody hacks and fouls when you outside in the park. Cool. Okay, even though I could still finish and still hit him with the cradle and switch and use my left hand too as well, but still, you know when you getting that release off there, you know it. Yeah, there's some shots not, but once you get in that groove, you know it, you feel it. It's like a little confidence that, like, I can even just remember how the confidence feels just getting on. Now, when we talking about a video game, he's crazy. You're crazy, bro. Remember it. In real life, I can do this while hooping. Hey, yo, pass the ball. Even though I don't got the ball in my hand, I can talk and say this and do all this, or I can just do weird things. I can throw up some gang signs in real life basketball. You see how I can just be different and unique? In 2K, can I do that on the court? Can I throw up gang signs or do something different out of the ordinary on the court? Nah. You can't. So do you understand how there's limitations to that? It's a video game. Once a player sees their player getting a certain animation, they know the timing, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. Some, I do be sure on when I shoot them, and then it's like, oh snap, I missed that. So that effect still plays out in a certain way. They still make players go through that type of mental, damn. So what Roman's trying to say is here that he wants a game to where you shooting and you don't even know if it's gonna drop. Which is why they added delayed greens in.
And that's how NBA been doing this for the last several years. I think the worst thing they ever did was put that meter in there. It should always be timing based, yes. But the meter and then the greens and all of that, it's ridiculous.
So he's complaining from the meter standpoint. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. I see Y2K in a little loophole. I'm gonna cut it here because I feel like he's just about to go around in a circle. He's complaining about the meter. So he's one of like the original old heads from the standpoint where he probably is playing 2K when it was like you just make it. I don't even know. But bro, now you mad about the meter being there? You take all this shit away from him, he ain't doing nothing in 2K, I promise you. With this type of complaining, it's like you would need the meter. Or you wouldn't. Regardless of what he's saying, 2K was going to transform their game from being to where it was just so easy to shoot so easily, just because you timing and open, whatever, to making their game a little bit more skill based to where you can separate the real shooters, the real good ones, from the ones who's like, okay, they're okay shooters, from the ones who can't shoot. Now it's separated. You can see it. That's good. Shooting kind of in the past 2Ks, for me being a competitive player, it's kind of been just balanced all around. Everybody can shoot. You just have to hope somebody misses their shot or be playing good defense to force them into a bad shot. But everybody had the ability to shoot. So it was like you couldn't even sag off. You couldn't even bait. Everybody could just do the ISO thing and just, oh, everybody go to the corner. And that really killed 2K in a certain way too. It's like, okay, because it's not, you're not seeing the screens, the rollouts, people just running around, people kind of moving off ball. You ain't kind of just seeing that real natural flow.
It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be no greens or whites or none of that. It should be about shot selection, timing. That's what it should be about.
So what do you mean? When they time a shot, what do you think the green is for? Y'all just read the words perfect release, and that's why I said 2K is gonna change it. I keep trying to tell y'all they are regular people just like us. I could really work a job for 2K because there's certain things I see that the community just don't get it the right way. And if they change a word like perfect release, they should have used green release at first. That's what they should have used. Probably maybe try to keep whites there a little bit and then a little bit to a certain way, but just keep green release. Like have whites in there just if somebody's leaving you truly wide open and then you mistime it by a little bit, they let you get that. Like I can get that, I can understand that. But still in basketball, some people miss wide open shots. Clear wide open. So I understand why 2K added their new system now. It makes sense. It's like, okay, damn, yeah. Because you can't just say because a player wide open. Nah, and he just gonna get it. Because some players in the NBA, they wide open, they miss. They have to just, oh shit, we messed up. We gotta calculate again the next time. But what does he think that a perfect release means? Your timing. Shot selection. You don't see contested perfect releases in this game all the time like that. Somebody using a speed boost and going left to the right and then they stopping and popping and boom. And honestly, man, y'all can't sit here from all the people that's gonna be talking about how shooting is easy in my comment section. You gonna watch it? They lying? They tell y'all they got 70, shooting 70 from the field higher. Like, they lying? What is it with y'all? Why can't y'all, at least the people that's complaining, master the game, become good at it, show that you can shoot from the midi, the deep, three, and then show some science, some facts, like how real business, how you gonna get the real business done to really make some change, and show facts of how the game is inconsistent and how certain things is just wrong and inconsistent. Show facts. People are showing gameplay and y'all just ranting, or y'all just sitting without gameplay and y'all just ranting. Show some facts. That's gonna make it look even way better. I always could say, go look at my gameplay. I got gameplay up and you see me spraying. I go live, you see me spraying, no problem, using different builds with different jump shots. Trust me, that little, they changed the timing thing. It ain't that deep as it seems. It's not. It's a little bit of timing tweaks that they did just to change certain shooters who just go left to right so fast. They had to change up the flow, the track of how 2K works, basically, you know. I be seeing through the cracks. I got more gems coming, but I'm about to really be touching up way more on this, making a lot of more gems for people so people understand, man. Listen, we gonna come back to it. We gonna go to something different with this guy and see if he has some gameplay around, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think so far in the comment section below. Do I think there's gonna be a patch for this? No. This is maybe that year where 2K kind of does like a clean house. You know what I mean? They haven't patched the 99 still. They're trying to put us in a structure by saying, you know what? If you make a build like this, let me show y'all, because we got it here. If we make a build like this, right? This is my Kawhi Leonard build. Okay. Let's take a quick glance at flaws. This 81 could be a slight flaw. It's not really a flaw. We just got to know when we playing against lockdowns, people with long arms, we got to analyze that when we stepping onto the court and be careful. We have unpluckable on silver, so we have defense here. You understand that? We have this defense here, but we understand that with unpluckable and silver, it's a certain threshold that we got to even play around with the ball in front of their face. And then we know how this game is, the reach, and they slowed it down a little bit. So when somebody reaches, you really can duck and dodge their reach with this left stick. So 2K is trying to shape and form how we play. They're trying to shape and form how, if you got to build, Mike Wang said it, either go with a role player or a build that's really balanced all around that can kind of do everything. Mike Wang said it, you're not going to be stroking out with a 70. You see players not even stroking out with 80s crazy. So it's like, why are people mad? How was y'all not mad in 22 when you played against the comp stage players and the left-righters who just left, right, speed boost and shoot greens so easily? Now those players are patched. If you opened up your eyes and put on your glasses and looked, those players are patched. They are struggling heavily this year. At least you could just make a slasher and go dunk easily right now if you didn't learn the shooting. But hey, understand that even in real life, shooting is not easy. It's hard. What is wrong with people? That's what I mean. It's like there's a difference between IRL basketball players too. It's not everybody that's IRL basketball on that wave and know what's going on, because it's like, no, you gotta understand that if you hooped in real life, you should know that shooting is not easy. Players pass way more in real life. I love real life when you really hoop it. When players can't shoot in real life, they passing it up. They don't even want to be the person to shoot and miss, and everybody, damn, they miss, or just keep missing shots. It's a difference in real life. You know how people don't want to shoot in 2K? Yeah, that's 10 times worse in real life. People be like, yeah, and they passing it up. Even layups, they don't want to go for a layup. They rather just play D, get a block, make a good pass, and like, yeah, good job, good pass. And their player scores, and they're just on the winning team. Like, people are be more in that vibe in real life. Trust me. They be happy that they're just getting a run in and they're using cardio, and they could look at it that way. They don't got to be the best hooper, but they know to give that shit up. In 2K, y'all don't. Y'all be looking at this 80 stat right here. Oh, I got an 80 ball. No, you still gotta have skill to shoot with this. Oh, I got an 80. Yeah. You gotta learn when you got limits, when you got hits in your attributes, your stats, man. It goes so deep, man. I just want people to understand that basketball is a complicated game. 2K kind of gave us that little aspect of making us think it was such an easy game, to just because the whites that they used to have in there and all that stuff, and they're trying to clean it up now. I hope you guys enjoyed. I ain't gonna leave this too long, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe. This one was a long one, but we had to go into it, man. I appreciate y'all for the support. Damn, 30 minutes. Oh, almost 30 minutes. I even know, and I was just going with this one because it's just like, I had to go on real quick, man. People don't understand this shooting, man. Hey, shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. See y'all in the next one.